Hey YouTube, if you guys missed my post that I made recently in the community tab, I think it is, I am not going to be doing any more streams on building the target range or things like that. It seems like numbers are going down, so I'm just going to do like shorter update videos on some of the progress, and I get it. I'm probably not the most entertaining when I'm doing that, and I don't have a person following me around with a camera to get the action. I do have Alitora, which has been pretty nice for this thing, for following me around for some cases. I like it. So here's a little update video on that, and kind of an update video on a little bit of the studio as well. Yeah, we have this mostly put back together. The red hairdryer goes back on there. It goes on one of those things. I cannot find where that thing is. I looked at my photo. There is literally one of those extra, plus the one that the red hairdryer was hanging on. I can't find it anywhere. It's not in that pile. It's probably somewhere in this pile, I think. I can't find it. I will have to eventually... It'll show up, I'm positive, once I finally have this platform cleaned off again and I'm ready for the next stage. But yeah, that's 90% put back together. Although you might be wondering, what are these things doing there? You bought those for your gun rack, and you had to take just 2 of these from here, so why? Well, actually, let's hop up onto the platform and I will show you. So, this is the, well, let's get a little far back. Can I fit it all in the frame? Might have to shoot vertically. Well, let's just do a quick rotate. See, it's gonna look terrible, but we'll go back to normal in a second. Oh. Yeah. So, it looks pretty good, I would say. I'll try and insert a photo of this from my phone. I was hoping to not have to edit this, but here we go. So what I've done for these is I'm actually using the longer ones that are small, because they actually fit in the front of the 3 holes. Before I was using the middle of the 3 holes on the trigger, but now I'm using the front of the 3 holes, plus this. And I may try and get with my neighbor who rents our old house and see if he can weld these together. Otherwise they have a chance of doing that and then this flop around. I don't want that. So we'll see if he can weld them together at like the right spacing that I would need. So like that, measure the distance like I did before, but with those ones. But everything else seems to be nice and well mounted. I don't think I need to weld anything else. Also, we got a new blaster. This is actually a Nerf blaster. It's an Elite 2.0 Commander. It's like supposed to be super modular. It was loose at NPS, not in a box. Oh goodness, I realized I'm also in Echo City up here. Sound foam needs to happen soon, which I'll explain that in just a moment. But yeah, I've heard Elite 2.0 is terrible. Like it was, Elite 2.0 was a mistake. Is the video by Walcom S7, I think is how you pronounce the channel. I know he says Walcom, I don't know how he puts the S and the 7 on the end. But I've been watching him here and there as I've discovered more about dart blasters, and yeah, it's, I don't know. It didn't have any darts with it, so these are some darts from this gun right here. It hits harder than this gun. This is an electric flywheel blaster, I think would do harder. No, it's just air. I know, because for me, the kind of test to see, like, how powerful is it? Would I want to actually be downrange from this thing in a Nerf battle? I shoot myself in the foot. It stings. This one stings a little bit, shooting myself in the foot with shoes on. This stings more. I am full on wearing a full face mask, plus a hoodie, and some gloves. Might be a little hot in there, but I gotta have some protection, because I do not like getting hurt. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. I would, oh whoops, this piece is not where it's supposed to be. This, it goes, was it this way or did I have it this way? I think this way works, yeah. Yeah, that works. So that's supposed to be right there. Overall, this looks pretty good. I will find a spot for this And then I'm kind of thinking, I don't know when, but I'm thinking I may get like an actual Nerf gun that's this size, because I'm curious how they compare. Nerf's probably more powerful. Also, we have some glow-in-the-dark ones of these, so I may get 1 pack of that. I have some glow-in-the-dark ones. I have 2 of everything else except for that. I'm only gonna have 1 of those. I don't really need 2. It's super inaccurate, not as cool as I thought. Like, you can't aim it, but it's worse than can't aim. And I also made this thing here out of some foam. This is like the good packing foam that doesn't crumble like styrofoam. It's a little bit slick. I made sure that these channels were extremely wide and like thin, and it's even open on one end being held together by a paper clip. I wanted that so I would not squish any of these. Because you remember the squished blow dart that I pulled out? Well, before recording this, I went looking for that and I couldn't find it. It means this thing has miraculously filled up and healed itself. So that's kind of cool, I guess. And, you know, that foam does feel a little different from this foam. I don't know why or what's different, so that's cool. And everything is coming together really nicely so far with this. So, the next big thing now is to finish that up, and then I can get all of this cardboard out of here, and these little bits will be on there, on top of the fridge, ready to shoot. I am still going to need to make something to cover up, like, these clocks here, and then also cover those clocks there. This one I might not even need to cover the entire thing. Like, if I don't know, even just a piece of cardboard that I can stuff away somewhere that I just put across like this. Because then you realize you're going to be shooting down there, so if there's a wall right there, that should protect things. Protect over there. And then the darts can actually come back quite a bit. I was shooting the Commander, the Nerf one, directly on the fridge door, and some of the darts are bouncing back and landing right here. So I would probably then maybe I need to have a second one of that string, but over there, and I can just string the curtain across. The main point is so that I block all of these little holes and spaces from potentially having darts go in there and be hard to find. Because I'm still missing a dart for that gun there, and I'm still missing one of the green darts for that terrible orange gun, which I'm tempted to buy one more of just so I have 3 darts total for it, and I'll have 2, even though it's not worth the $1.25. Do not buy that orange gun. It is terrible. Part of me is also kind of tempted to buy some more of the guns right here, because they actually come with 4 darts now instead of 3, but I'm going to hold off on those and not buy them. Although, no, those ones would shoot the normal Nerf darts. It's the blow dart gun that has bigger darts. I was going to ask on Nerf Reddit, but it's private right now. Thanks, Reddit. I mean, and I know it's the community choosing to be private, but still, thank you, Reddit. You're making things horrible. You need to give in, or you need to work out some sort of a solution so that you can make the money that's necessary, if it is a money thing, and these third-party apps can still exist. So, yeah, I was gonna ask, I don't know where to find bigger darts for that, and those 3 guns on the bottom there have really teeny darts with the plastic thing up the middle, so that's really weird. Now, one update as far as this goes. Remember in my last stream, the plan was to use these little caps as the separators, so you shoot one ball out from underneath, the next one drops down from our clear tube. But in testing, when we're testing, I found that this is like too wobbly. I'm gonna need to make like a disc out of plastic or cardboard that is the full size of the tube that can then drop down. And yep, and then I've cleaned off the logo or the sticker on these, which these now aren't as clear as they used to be, and they have a a weird texture to them. I think the Goo Gone did something to them. I even tried washing them off with a little bit of soap. I mean, they will need a rinse anyways, just from the dust that they've collected. So other than that, they're gonna make an okay tube. It'll be good enough. I'll be fine with not having it be really clear. Although that would be nice. Yeah, I'll be okay with that. And yeah, so it's just a matter of figuring out like how I'm gonna glue the pieces onto the top, exactly where they go, but also figuring out how I'm gonna bend these outwards and glue them into place, because I need something to smush them down, but I can't necessarily have it on like on its side like that, because it could crush the whole box. And then from there, then it's just like maybe fold this flat back, get some of the other cardboard that I have, glue it onto the outside to make this thing a little more structurally sound, as well as a little more bulletproof per se, or like dart proof for the blasters that I have, and then just not shoot anything too powerful at it. Like, I forget what it was, but a recent Wallcom video I watched, there was a dart blaster that was a complete accident, couldn't even use it in Nerf tournaments because it's too powerful, and the opening shot is he takes this pistol and shoots behind him at a piece of cardboard, and the humble foam dart blows a hole in it. Can't use any of that with this. Can't shoot BBs at this, but that's okay. And yeah, once that's cleared out, then I am going to order the sound foam and bring in some help to put it in. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked, leave a like down below, especially if you're excited to see some of the things coming up. Yeah, it's kind of, I usually say subscribe, but it doesn't really do much. If you want to maybe get some notifications, you can subscribe and click the bell, and then you'll get some notifications about my stuff. Otherwise, if you really want to see more, just watch more, and the algorithm will serve it to you. At least I hope it will. And that's going to be it for this little update video on the whole setup and everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Bye!